I just turned 37. We are in Washington, D.C., and it is the last day of Black History Month. So I am celebrating life. And not only am I celebrating life, I want to share with you 37 life lessons of liberation. These are the things that I have learned on my journey, the things that would have helped me so much in my 20s, honestly, even in my early 30s. But now that I'm embracing this late 30 vibe and stepping into a new season and time in my life, I could not skip these lessons. They've changed my life. Plus, I have a few bonus ones that I couldn't leave out. So let's get into it. So, lesson one, you can't find yourself in a role that was never built for you. Too often, we overstay our welcome, working jobs that don't align with us, that don't reflect who we really are, and we play small way longer than we should. Healing is not the finish line. Knowing yourself after healing is the real work. I feel as though healing never really stops, but you do have levels that you're able to check off, right? When you have a situation that comes up and you have to heal from a heartbreak, you have to heal from a disappointment, maybe you heal from a job ghosting you. You do the things that are necessary to nurture yourself and get back to yourself, and then you keep going. But the things that you did, you build for your toolbox because that's the real work. That makes it sustainable. The version of you that kept everyone comfortable was never really you. That was an illusion. That wasn't really who you are. Because if you were really who you were, you wouldn't have focused on creating comfort for other people. You would be comfortable with who you are and let your light shine to the point where you didn't dim it when certain people came around or you went into different rooms. Nobody is going to hand you yourself. You have to keep picking her. Every single day, you have to wake up and choose yourself through the ups and downs, through the disappointments, through the unknowns, through the excitement, through the joy. You have to pick you, and you have to pick you first. And I say this so often, more times than not, being self-loyal is not a selfish act. Self-loyal is a form of trust and love in selecting you to pour into your own cup first before you pour into anybody else's. A paycheck that costs you your peace is the most expensive thing you'll ever accept. Functioning is not the same as thriving, and you've always known the difference. Leaving was not the problem, staying too long was. You got to apply that wherever it sees fits. Purpose over paycheck isn't naive. It's a decision that you make once you know what the alternative costs are. Surviving the thing doesn't mean you've processed the thing. There's a really big difference there. Surviving the trauma, surviving the health scare, surviving the diagnosis doesn't mean you've actually sat and processed what happened to you. Take some time to do that. You can be grateful for what broke you and still name what it cost you. I think oftentimes I hear people express, "Oh, you should be grateful that you just have a job." I'm grateful that I have income coming in and I still feel frustrated by the situation and I still feel drained. Both can exist in the same token. Some seasons weren't meant to be comfortable. They were meant to show you something. The people who needed you small will not celebrate you getting loud. Grieve that and keep going. Being easy to be around is not the same as being loved well. We oftentimes try to make ourselves feel easy to please, not feel like a burden, not be a distraction. "Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, no problem. Oh, yeah, don't worry about me." No, you got some thoughts, express yourself. It's okay to communicate what your needs are. Perfect example. Last night, I'm in a room with four other girls. So excited my girlfriends flew in and we're all here celebrating my birthday. Now, when people sleep in their homes, people sleep with different temperatures, honey. Everybody's temperature is not linear, and that's okay. We did a pulse check like, "Hey, it's 69. Anybody cold? How do y'all feel?" And I was not going to shy away from expressing, "Girl, that's cold. I need to turn it up a notch or two. Are y'all comfortable with one or two notches?" That's the balance, right? And we settled on the one or two notches. It had a moment where it did randomly get cold during the night. Then it got like hot again. But nonetheless, I didn't want to shy away, but also communicate in a way where we could find a happy medium. So that's my random example. Caretaking everyone else's comfort is just self-abandonment with better PR. You will not always feel ready. Go and do it anyways. Stop negotiating with a life that's just okay. You were raised to wait to be chosen. Choose yourself first. Starting over is not failure. It's proof you haven't stopped believing in yourself. And just because you have to start over, you're building from some experience. You're building from a foundation. You're not starting completely from scratch. Your future self needs you to stop honoring your old fears. Intentional living is just deciding every day to not sleepwalk through your own life. Take autonomy over what you want. Take account and do an audit over what's not working and what you need to change, what you want to change. You have ownership over that. Rest is not a reward. Go outside consistently, no matter what, especially on the hard days. Let the sun kiss your cheeks. Let the sun just hug you. Take in the air. Just take in the birds. Stare at the clouds. Stare at a tree. Just go outside. Do a life audit. Not, is it fine, but is it actually working for you? Use your PTO like it's part of the plan, because it is. Book the trip. The version of you that keeps waiting is the one that stays stuck. Travel shows you who you are when no one who knows you is watching. The first answer is almost never the real one. Go deeper. Shallow answers will keep you in a shallow life. I don't know who I am anymore isn't a crisis. It's the beginning. And trust me, you guys have watched me start over. Your story is not your shame. It's your curriculum. It's yours to follow. Your story and your journey it's life lessons. It's taught you something and it says something. Everything, all the pieces put together like a puzzle, and they mean something. The truest thing about you is usually the thing you're most afraid to say out loud. Don't wait until everything falls apart to give yourself permission to change. Safe and suffocated are not that different. Let me say that one again. Being safe and being suffocated are not that different. You were never meant to stay where nothing is required of the real you. Staying somewhere that's shrinking you is the actual risk. Give yourself permission first. Stop waiting for someone else to hand it to you. Liberation, which is one of my favorite words, by the way, liberation isn't a destination. It's what happens when you stop abandoning yourself in small moments every single day. And because 37 was not enough, I have bonus. So nobody is coming to save you. And the sooner that you realize that, the sooner you'll get free. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it buys options. And when you have options, options buy you freedom. Freedom of your time, freedom to leave the job, freedom to take time off, freedom to travel and wander, freedom to reset your nervous system, whatever that looks like for you. Time is going to pass regardless. The question is who you're becoming while it does. Don't just exist. That's not what you survived for. You don't need 100 friends. You need a few people who actually show up for you. When someone crosses your mind, reach out. Set a reminder. Set a note. Schedule the text. That nudge is never random. Don't change for other people. Change for yourself first and let everything else adjust. Walk away from drama like it's a full-time job you just quit. Silence is a complete sentence. Take care of your body. It's been carrying you through everything. Life is short, but you know that already. Act like it. Those were 48 lessons, but 37 years of living, failing, starting over, surviving, facing mortality, having a different perspective. living honestly, getting in tune with who I am and what I desire, and figuring out what that liberation looks like for me actually feels really good. So I hope you find these helpful too. My birthday weekend has been special because not only is it another year of life, it's another opportunity, it's another chance to romanticize and create what aligns with me and what I truly desire. It's another year cancer free to continue to just leap, take crazy leaps and see where it lands me and be okay with wherever I land. It is probably one of the most freeing spaces I've ever been in and one of the most like one of the most adventurous spaces I could be in right now. And I love it. I asked my girlfriend, my best friend of 20 plus years, to plan a surprise party for me. Old Renee, 5 years ago, would not have asked for that. I would have wanted it deep down and I would have hoped someone would have did it for me, right? But when you realize that you actually have the ability to ask for what you desire, people can choose to show up how they want to show up. They can choose to give you your yes or give you their no, but you won't know until you ask and communicate, right? They're not mind readers. It's not their job to read my mind. It's my job to communicate what I desire and what I need. And I did that. And it felt really good because guess what? My friends gave me their yes, and they were more than happy to do it for me. So, girlfriends flew in. They planned this whole surprise birthday weekend. All I did was get a Uber and pull up. And we have this awesome place, this awesome space, fully decorated out. And we had just a beautiful time. And we have such a beautiful weekend planned that I know nothing about. And I love that for me. I wanted to feel celebrated, and I'm feeling celebrated. I'm feeling loved. I feel special. And I guess that's my reminder to you as you start to work to get to that space too. Be a woman, be a person, be a human that knows how to ask for what they desire and see how people choose to show up for you. Live as if it's already happening. It's already a yes, and it's already your experience. And take some of these lessons, honey, any of these lessons, and apply them to your life, because I'm telling you, the quicker that you can apply them, that you unpack the things that you've experienced, that you learn yourself and you spend time with yourself and you become a woman that a person, a human, whoever is watching this, a person that knows what they desire and goes after what they want, life will meet you every single step of the way in the most beautiful ways. And even in the depths of the valley, you can still find joy there. There is still joy available. It's not hidden. It's just all about how your perspective, how you perceive the situation and how you allow perspective to like be a leader for you, because there's beauty in everything. There's beauty in every single moment. If you choose to carry that energy, you choose to see it and you choose to embody and embrace it. And I am telling you, as a woman that has had many hiccups, I have talked transparently about my breast cancer journey. I talked transparently about my baby loss journey, things that, could really leave a negative, depressed emotion on me for an extended period of time has been something that has transformed me and shown me a different way to continue to live my life. And these 37, no, what did I say? 48 lessons in these 37 years have definitely added to the woman that I am and the joyful life that I operate in. So I'm excited. I have my girlfriends here. The sun is shining. It's Black History Month. I love being a Black woman. What more could I ask for? So if you are new here, I am Renee. This is Renee in Session, where we have daily conversations to help you build the life that you desire on purpose. Comment, like, subscribe. Wish me a happy birthday in the comments if you feel like it. I'm accepting all birthday wishes. And until the next video, friends, share this with someone that needs it, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Renee, happy birthday. I love you so much. I'm so grateful that you have come into my life and have been such a light and so radiating. So, my words of wisdom that I have is, of course, to keep God first. Number one, prioritize your relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ. Because if you are solid and grounded in God, waves will come, trials, tribulations, and if you stay rooted there, then He will lead you and guide you. The Holy Spirit will lead you and guide you. Ask for the Holy Spirit to give you guidance, to come inside of you, give you discernment. That is the most important thing that you need to do. I would also say to prioritize yourself and also prioritize community. Community is so important to find, to nurture, and to prioritize, because your community, you want to prioritize yourself, but when there's moments when you can't do that, your community will hold you up and carry you during those times as well. So, another good one is to prioritize your mental health. So I definitely think it's extremely important to be in therapy. I think everybody should be in therapy, and to be able to have an outlet to be able to express yourself, and to have somebody to be able to reflect things back to you to help you internally be able to just help regulate, and just have tools in your toolkit to be able to what am I trying to articulate? Let me think. Let me think about what therapy has helped me to do. It's helped me to identify who I am, and to help me to be able to lean more into that woman, and to realize how I'm reflecting my internal externally, and how sometimes my internal is not being reflected externally properly. So to help to just fine tune into yourself of who you truly desire to be. I think that's all. Those are probably my 4 or 5 biggest pillars: God, yourself, your community, mental health. Like, those things are so important. And read a lot. Read books for sure. I love you so much. Happy birthday. I'm so grateful that you're in my life, and to be able to celebrate another year with you. Every year, every birthday is such a blessing, and I'm just so grateful to God for Him bringing you into my life. I love you. Bye.
My advice, first, I want to say happy birthday, Renee. I love you. I'm so excited to be here spending your 37th birthday with you. Some words of wisdom and advice that I would give to you for your 30s is to continue to cultivate your relationship with God, put Him first, include Him in everything that you do. I feel like that's key to having a great quality of life, and just as you continue to get older, that relationship with God is going to make the world of difference. I would say that. I would say be intentional in your decisions, move with intentionality, make sure the things, the people, the relationships that you're, let them be of quality. I feel like as you get older, it's quality over quantity. That goes to friendships, relationships, just everything. Another piece of advice, I always have like 3 things that I would tell younger people: a relationship with God, work on your finances, go ahead and start preparing and putting yourself in a position so you are financially stable, whatever that looks like for you, and wellness. Make sure you pick up some type of activities, because as you get older, we may look young, but the knees will start popping and locking. So I would say pick up some type of physical activity to incorporate in your 30s. If you and I know you already work out, but just continue to do that. So those are my little tips for advice for your 30s. But again, first is your relationship with God, and everything else will just flow from there. Happy birthday, and I love you.
Hi, Renee. This is your best friend since high school. I have known you since we were 15 and 16 years old. I have been able to see you go through so many stages of life, from moving to just so many different stages in life. And, I think that out of all the seasons so far that I've seen you in, this is one of the best ones. You look very happy. You know who you are. We've talked about this and just how our 30s, how we have become the women that we've always wanted to be. But I hope on this journey going forward that you continue to travel, have new experiences, open up your mind even more. I don't even know if that's possible because you're pretty open-minded now. That you continue to find love in all different forms in your life and continue just to be who you're supposed to be. I think I'm finding it hard right now to find the words of what to say because I feel like you are in such a good place right now that I can't even think of any advice to give you because you are where you're supposed to be. I think that's why I'm having a loss of words right now. I love you, and I hope that you're 37, everything that you want and dream of comes true. And everything has led you up into this point. The moving to Atlanta, the moving back home, the other experiences that you've had. I know you've shared on this channel, heartbreaks, grief. I think that you're going to make an amazing therapist. I think that you have so much wisdom to offer women who have especially gone through what you've gone through. So I hope that this year is special for you and that you continue to grow and just be the woman that you're meant to be. Again, it's hard for me to even say any advice for you because I feel like you are already on that path. You and I talk a lot about how our paths have kind of aligned to be, where we are now. And I feel like, you're that woman already. I don't feel like there's anything I could tell you at this point that you are not already at. So with that, I love you. I'm excited to see, the rest of our 30s and how that turns out. And I'm just proud of you. We've come a long way from high school.
Hi, Renee. Happy birthday. Yeah. I am so excited to be here for your birthday. So blessed that you allow me to be a part of your celebration. And just from the heart, there are a couple of things that I just want to wish you in your new year. First off is just, I know you already have a rich relationship with God, but it is so important to seek Him in everything. I feel like at this point in our lives, we are starting to walk into a new version of ourselves. And as you walk into this new version of yourself, you're really going to need His guidance. And so I would say, seek Him in all that you do. And not just seek Him, really search your heart to find whatever it is that doesn't feel like it's in alignment, even in areas of faith, in areas of desires and wants. I pray that you just lay everything before the Lord, really give him everything. He will show up in your life in such amazing ways. And I do have that wish for you, is that you would just allow Him to guide you and take you to newer heights, newer levels, and let your life be a vessel from which you will allow Him to move and do great works through you. You're already such an amazing woman. I can't wait to see what God has in store along your journey. On a girlfriend side, we are in our mid to late 30s now. And one piece of wisdom is that you have to take care of yourself. Prioritize yourself. Love you. There is no one that is going to love you like you love yourself. I mean, God loves us first like we're His children. But then just using that understanding of His love and really seeking it out. What is it that will allow me to walk in my true, authentic self? We have to really allow ourselves to say yes to our desires. If you want to travel, if you want to experience new adventures, if you want to open up ways to bring like more joy in your life, I would say like saying yes and giving yourself permission to do all of the things that maybe weren't as tangible in other years in our life. I think like that we have to take care of our minds. We have to take care of our bodies. I would say, as like we get in this stage of life, it's like easy to think, okay, once we were just doing whatever we wanted to without like reason or wonder or even consideration, but our bodies are our vessels. And so like as like we move throughout like these mid to late 30s, like it's so essential to take care of your mind, take care of your brain health, vitamins, putting healthy things in your body. I know like you already do these things, but exercising your mind, giving yourself new experiences, allowing yourself to just like nourish yourself in all ways, I feel like is really important. Being active, staying active, finding new hobbies, allowing yourself to experience joy in spaces that you didn't even think of, but that include like moving your body. We are in a stage now where you never know what kind of like ailments can befall us, or maybe like a injury. And so we want to make sure like we're paying attention to the vessel in which like we have like it's so empowering just to feel so strong inside like your physical health, inside your body. And so that is one piece of wisdom, like I would say, like a girlfriend tip is just allowing yourself to do things, saying yes to yourself, saying yes to healthiness, saying yes to a healthy mind, saying yes to a healthy body. And last of all, I would just say giving yourself a lot of love and a lot of grace. I feel like life throws so many curveballs, and there can be so many changes that we don't consider, especially if we are searching for some things to be adopted into our lives that have not come into fruition yet. And so, what I would say is like in the midst of changes, in the midst of like deciding like what it is that you want to do next, and in the space of like really trying to figure out like what is my yes, what am I saying yes to, what are my inner heart's desires, like how do I want to love and how do I want to take care of myself through the process, really giving yourself like some compassion, giving yourself some space to um just say, hey, this is like my first time entering into my late 30s, and I'm not going to have everything situated. Everything's not going to be completely aligned. I'm still trying to figure out how do I want to fill my cup in this space of our lives, because like we reach um, different seasons as we age, we grow, and then as we grow in different levels, we discover a new version of ourselves. And so as you discover like this new version of 37 and what this means for your life, I just pray that you offer yourself grace. I pray that you offer yourself compassion and kindness, that you speak to yourself with love, that you are tender with yourself, that you treat yourself in a way that bestows you to be the queen that you are. And so I have so much love for you. I cannot wait to see like what 37 brings your way. So many well wishes. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here and to be a part of your birthday celebration, and sending all of the best. All right. Bye-bye.